Hey folks, let's get straight into the intro. Just in standard E tuning, and we're going to start with a slide. Play the open E string to an F sharp power chord. Then do that again, open E string, F sharp power chord. Then we're going to play 3rd fret on the D string with a bend and a pinched harmonic. Then 3rd fret just with a pinched harmonic. And then 2nd fret with a pinched harmonic but lots of vibrato. Then we do the slide again, the open E, back to the F sharp and stop this time, and then do that again, open E, F sharp, stop, and that's our intro. So we're going to call this riff 1, and we have this little lead in before the main riff starts. We play the open A, hammer on 2nd, hammer on 3. Now the main riff starts here, 2nd fret on the A, hammer onto the 3rd fret, pull off to the 2nd, pull off to the open. Play the 2nd fret A again, pull off to open, and then go to E, 2nd fret, and open, so slowly. Repeat that again, 2, 3, 2, open, 2, open, E string, 2, open. Then we're going back to the 2nd fret on the E, do 2 palm mutes on it, jump to the 4th fret D, back to the 2nd fret on the E, 2 palm mutes again. Then we're going to this E power chord, we're going to play 2nd fret on the A and the D, 4 on the G, 5 on the B, and then just a B power chord. And then repeat that riff again without the little leading. So back to the 2, 3, 2. 2, pull off to the open, 2, open, and again. And now 2, 4, 2. And now to finish this one off, we're going to go B, A, F sharp, hold there. And that's riff 1. And then we just play the open E, 2nd fret on the E with the pinched harmonic. And we're calling that riff 1 there. From there we're just repeating riff 1 again. The E to the B. This time we go B, A, and the riff's going to change after that. So for this next section we're going to call this riff 2. We're going to be palm muting the open E string 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then play 7 on the A, 9 on the G, mute the D, and back to an open E, and then do that again, 3 on the open E, our octave E, back to the open E, and again 3 palm mutes, octave E, open. Then do the 3 palm mutes and play 9 on the D and the G, slide back to 7. And just do that 2 times there, and that's riff 2. So this time we're just starting with an A power chord. On the E string, play 5, open, 3, open, palm muted. And do that 3 times. Now the 4th time we play the A, we're going to play the A string, 5, pull off to 2, pull off to open. And then E, 3, pull off to open. Then play the B power chord, and we're going to mute this 2 on the A, 2 on the E, 5 on the E, back to 2 on the E, finish on the B again, do a slide, do A, G, and then F there, so slowly. Then from there there, do a slide, go back to riff 2 with our palm muting on the open E. Do that through 2 times, then go back to riff 1 with our little intro at the start. And we're finishing on the B, A, F, and then just play open E, F, and stop again there. Then we just do a slide and go back to riff 2 there. So for this next riff we're starting on a D power chord, then play 5th fret on the A string, stay on the A string, go 7, slide to 9, and then play 9, A, 7, D and G. Do a slide, play the C power chord, 3rd fret on the A, then slide 5 to 7 on the A, play 7, A, 5, D, 5, G, and then just 5 on the D, 4 on the G. Do 2 palm mutes on the A, and we're going to do 5, D and G, slide up to 7, 2 more palm mutes on the open A, 7 again, D and G, 1 palm mute, 5, D and G, do a slide, go to an F power chord, and then an E power chord, and we're just pushing our bar in there. So our first little fill, we're just going to slide up to 9 on the D, play 7G, slide up to 12 and then back to 11, then slide up to 8 on the B, and this is all legato, pull off to 7, pull off to 5, G, 7, pull off to 5, pull off to 4, D the same, 7, 5, 4, and then the A, 7, 5, 3. Then we have the clean guitar, let's have a look at that. So just starting on this E chord, we're going to play open, E string, 7 on the A, 9 on the D, then jump to B, play 7, 8, 7, 9 on the D, back to 7B, 9 on the D, 7G, 7D. Then do that same intro again, O, 7, 9 to B, 7, 8, 7, 9 on the D, then jump back to 7B, 7G, 7D and 10 on the B. Then we're coming back to the 3rd fret on the A, 4th fret D, open G, open E, then play 3rd fret B to the G, 5, 4. Then from there play open E, 7 on the A, 4 on the D, open G, 4 on the D, open B. Then we're going back to the first one, O, 7, 9 to the B, 7, 8, 7, D, 9. This time just go 7 on the B, 7G, 7D. Repeat the start again. 9D and then 7B, 7G, 7D to 10B. Go back to our 3, 4, open G, open E, 3 on the B to G, 5, 4. Now this time we're going to do open E, 7A, 4 on the D, open G, open B, back to G, D, B. Now while it's doing that, we have these harmonics as well with the second guitar. We're going to go 7G, 7 on the D, 5 on the D, 5 on the G, back to 5 on the D. And then we have our little cello solo, and we'll look at that at the end, and our main solo as well. The rhythm behind that's just doing harmonics. We just have the 5th fret on the G, 7 on the B, 7 on the G, and it plays that right through that little cello solo there. As I said, we'll do both those solos at the end. Now let's have a look at the next part. So this time we're starting with a slide, and we're just playing an E chord but mute the G strings. It's not major or minor there. Do 2 palm mutes on the E, play 7, D, G and B, 2 palm mutes on the E again, and then play 5 on the D, 7 on the G, 8 on the B, 2 palm mutes on the E, back to the 7, D, G and B, 2 palm mutes on the E, then play 5 D, G and B, up to 7 D, G and B, then do 7 slide to 9 on the G string. Then we're just going to play 7 on the G, 8 on the B, then go to a D chord, then play 5 slide to 7 on the D, and we're just playing 6 on the G, 5, B and E, and then go back to a 3 on the A, 3 on the D, 5 on the G, 7 on the B, so just an F. Then repeat that all again, the E, 2 palm mutes to the D, 2 palm mutes, back to the D, 5, 7 sides, 7 slide to 9, to our 7 and 8, to our D, 5 slide to 7 on the D, to our 6, 5, 5. This time finish on the E power chord, so 2, 2, 4 and 6. And do that through 2 times, and that's a solo rhythm. As I said, we'll do the solo at the end. From there we just go back to the slide and we go back to riff 1, but leave out our little lead in there, the O2, 3, just go straight to our. After that we just play the open to the F sharp again, do a stop, then we have 2 palm mutes and a slide. We're going back to riff 2 there, that stays the same, and then back to riff 3, our A riff, and that stays the same there as well. So we're just starting with an E power chord for this outro, back to the D, back to C, then do 5 slide to 7 on the A, play 5 D and G, and then 5 D, 4 G, do an A power chord, to a G, to an F, and do that 2 times. Then we go back to the E power chord, we're going to jump to the E string, palm mute open, and then 3, and then go to the D power chord, C power chord, A, 5 slide to 7, back to our 5 D and G, 5, 4. This time we're going to do 2 palm mutes on the E, go 5 D and G, slide up to 7, 2 palm mutes, 5 slide up to 7, 1 palm mute, 5 D and G, do a slide and then F, so slowly. Then repeat that all again. We have the E, our little fill, D, C, our slide. This time time we go to the F and we're just staying with the drums, the Still of the Night. There, and then to finish off we have another slide there. We're going to play the E to the D to a G, so we have 5A, 5D, 7 on the G, 8B, back to the D, to the C, to the D, back to the C, G, C, and our Still of the Night again there on the F. That's just going to repeat to the end there. So. And repeat that through to the end, and that's all the rhythm parts there. Now let's have a look at the solos. For our first solo, every note we're going to play 2 times. So starting on the D string, we have 2, 4, 5, 4. Do that again. 2, 4, 5, 4. Then go to 3 on the A, back to D, 4, 5, 4. 3 on the A again, back to D, 4, 5, 4. And then go open D, 4, 5, 4. So slowly. Again, and then to our 3, the 3 again, to the open. Do that 2 times and we're adding more to it. We're going to go back to the D, 2, 4, 5, 4, then go to 4 on the G, back to the D, 5, 4, 5, back to the 2 again, 2, 4, 5, 4, open D, 4, 5, 4, then jump back to the 3 on the A, back to D, 4, 5, 4, then jump to 3 on the B, back to the D, 5, 4, 5, back to the 3 on the A, D, 4, 5, 4, open D, back to the 4D, 5, 4. We do that through 2 times. The last time just finish on the, don't go back to the open D there, and we have a big slide on the guitar. So that's our first solo. Now let's have a look at our next solo. So this time we're starting with a pinched harmonic on the 7th fret and do a bend and release. Now there's actually a delay, so you can just repeat it again there. Then we have these fast runs. We're going to start on the A, 9, 10, 12, D, 9, 10, 12, G, 9, 11, 12, slide up to 16, 14, 12, back to D, 16, 14, 12, 14, 16, G, 12, 14, 16, B, 13, 15, 17, E, 14, then jump to 17, 15, 14, back to the B, 17, 15, 13, then we're moving back to 15 or sliding up to the 15, 17, 19, E, 15, 17, 19, back to B, 17, 19, 20, E, 17, 19, and then we're doing pull-offs here. 20, pull off to 19, pull off to 17, slide back to 15, 19, pull off to 17, pull off to 15, slide back to 14, 17, pull off to 15, pull off to 14, slide back to 12, and then B, 15, 13, 12, G, 14, 12, 11, come back up, 12, 14, B, 12, 13, 15, E, 12, 14, 15, 14, 15, and then do a bend on 17, play 17 and then 17B, then do a bend on 20E, play 20E, play 22E, and then we're just bending with vibrato on 22 there. And that's all the parts there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Still of the Night Guitar Lesson by Whitesnake. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 80s glam metal and rock, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'll see you soon.